Just focus on breathing in and focus on breathing out. And just take a bring it on attitude to engaging your sensations, emotions and thoughts. Don't put any pressure on yourself in any way to have a specific experience. When thoughts come, accept each one as a gift from your instinctive inner intelligence and accept the energy, alertness, and insight it brings. Make a conscious intention now to leave all your worries and anxieties outside the door, and know that this is your time and this is your space. As you breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth, just become an observer of the thoughts in your mind. Take your mid-finger and gently press it between your eyebrows. When doing that gentle pressure, please keep your attention there. It will help silence the mind and relax the body. This area is also called the chakra of the third eye, the eye that looks inside. Keep your attention on your third eye. Take a few simple breaths in, awareness of your own body. Just be aware of what happens when you breathe. Just watch whatever arises in yourself with a non-judgmental attitude. Just focus on slow abdominal breathing, filling and emptying your lungs completely. And begin to slow the rhythm of your breathing. As you breathe in and then breathe out, let your breath carry you deeper and deeper within. As the distractions of everyday life fall away, let your awareness drop down into the inner chamber of your heart. And now imagine that you find yourself walking along a pathway that leads you further and further away from civilization and deep into the heart of a forest. As you follow this trail, imagine that you are winding around and among trees that are hundreds of years old. Flowers carpet the ground and birds sing. In the distance you hear the muffled roar of the ocean waves rising and falling, rising and falling. Your heartbeat, your breath, and the ocean waves keep time with the rhythm of nature. Soon the path you are on brings you to a tiny crumbling stone sanctuary, a place so old and hidden it had been forgotten by time. Thickly covered with vines and gnarled branches, it's clear that no one has entered this chapel in centuries, perhaps even thousands of years. Intuitively, you sense that something mysterious, yet deeply familiar, lies within this ruin of a forgotten shrine. Slowly, you push open the door and enter. As you open the door, something old and timeless opens within your soul as well. Once across the threshold, you find yourself immersed in an atmosphere that is sacred and holy. Vaulted ceilings arch over a rough stone altar at the front. Candles are burning. There is a smell of fragrant incense. On an altar stands a statue of a female goddess. Her face is so old and dark with time, the lines on her body so worn from the touch of praying hands that you cannot even tell what religion she belongs to. She is simply the mother, the one to whom the world turns in all its grief and suffering. She is Sophia, Quinn Yin, Mary, Sarah, Fatima, White Buffalo Woman, Isis, Sita, Inanna, and Demeter. She is all the feminine faces of the divine, but she is more than that. She is the mother of life itself. Kneeling before her in reverence, you bow your head in prayer. Immediately you are embraced by her being, and the cares and worries of the world fall away, soothed in her loving acceptance of all your human faults and frailties. Entering even more deeply into your meditation, the statue you are praying before suddenly comes alive as a real being, and now you find yourself before the mystery of the living mother of all creation. As she comes to life, the chapel fills with a warm and golden light. Now the face of the ancient mother becomes animated with feeling. Seated before her, you gaze into each other's eyes. She penetrates your soul with a glance that loves you to the core of your very being. Emotions of sweetness, mercy, and loving forgiveness emanate from her, sweeping over you in waves of bliss, healing all the parts of you that are hurt, broken, and wounded. Held within her arms, taken onto her lap, you become like a little child with its mother. You touch her hair, her face in loving affection, and you feel her loving affection for you in return. Going more deeply into this experience, you begin to feel as if the body of the ancient mother is the gateway to the body of creation itself. Going beyond her form, you enter into a communion with the body of the earth. All her creatures, trees, oceans, rivers, mountains, cities, and people. Going even beyond the earth, feel the body of the ancient mother expand into space, becoming the bodies of the stars and the planets and the whirling galaxies that are spread over the universe like a mantle of bright jewels. Held in the womb of this mystery, you feel a powerful force, an energy, the breath of life, the soul of the cosmos. Feel your heart beat in rhythm with the rhythm of life itself. Slowly begin to return your awareness to your body, still seated before the Ancient Mother in prayer. Inhale deeply, taking into every cell of your body, every thought in your mind, her cherishing, nourishing, life-sustaining love. Breathe out. Let this energy flow out of you like a river of grace watering your life and all those you know and care for with a stream of blessings, happiness, and well-being. Now bowing once more before the Ancient Mother, rise and exit from her humble little sanctuary, closing the door behind you. As you make your way along the path back to the life you left behind, remember that you carry within your heart a precious secret, faith in the goodness of life, the gift of love of the Divine Mother of the world. And now it's time for us to return. So breathe in deeply several times, breathing in your nose and out your mouth. Now it's time to leave your path and return to where you began. Imagine yourself shrinking down, 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 and become aware once more of your bottom sitting firmly on the chair. Feel your feet, feel your hands, take in a nice deep breath and begin to feel your body. Imagine before you a huge tree with deep roots. Begin to feel your feet on the floor and imagine them going through the floor and into the earth below, where the roots of the tree wind themselves gently up around your ankles, breathing in, breathing out, and linking yourself back grounded. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, rub your hands together, roll your shoulders gently, take a nice deep breath in, and when you're ready, open your eyes. You have been listening to a Goddess meditation with Heather Prince, the Root Master.